June 2020. On our way to New Hampshire and Vermont, we think. Well, what was supposed to be a 2-day stay in San Antonio turned into nearly 2 months. And finally, this COVID thing eased up enough to where things are finally starting to open again. Because of the shutdown, all of our reservations at all of the points of interest we wanted to stop at all the way through June were canceled. And now we're making our way up to New Hampshire and Vermont, with only very short stops along the way to get just a little bit of rest, because it's a very long drive. Our first stop was up in Killeen to say hello to Mark and Mary and see how this pandemic has been treating them. We only spent about 3 days with Mark and Mary. Fortunately, our favorite winery was open, even if it was only at 25% capacity. So at least we got a chance to enjoy a few bottles of wine with them. After just a few days, we made our way to our next rest stop, which was in Nashville, Tennessee. Again, we only spent a couple of days here, and it gave us the chance to say hello to Janet's sister, Megan. And then it was on again, but this time to Cleveland, Ohio. We couldn't find an RV park that was open anywhere near Cleveland, so our nearest spot to park was on the border of Ohio and Pennsylvania. This RV park in Pennsylvania was only about an hour and 20-minute drive from my family in Cleveland. We're only spending about a week here before we move on to New York. New York finally opened up their RV parks, and it is the only place all the way up till now that has not canceled our reservations. So it's been barely 2 weeks since we left San Antonio, and this is honestly the furthest we've come in the shortest amount of time. We got a chance to visit some family, but now things are looking close to normal again, and it's time to move on. See you at our next stop.